Does the process of working to overcome them actually create more afflictions? Actually, that's not the case either. Unless your method for dealing with afflictions is wrong, if your method is wrong, you might end up with even more afflictions. But if your method is correct, we first need to truly recognize our own afflictions. In fact, recognizing afflictions is the same as recognizing self-attachment. There are 6 primary afflictions and 20 subsidiary afflictions. The 6 primary afflictions are greed, anger, ignorance, arrogance, and so on. So each of these afflictions is a form of attachment. For example, when I feel anger, when I experience anger towards someone, if at that moment I use my own wisdom to observe where this anger arises in my mind, is this mind of mine outside or inside? Mother Teresa once said, "If I love my enemy, eventually the enemy will become my friend." So this kind of love, really. In fact, for someone with a certain level of realization, anger can immediately turn into love. But for us, it seems that we can never truly feel love for our enemies. Instead, we harbor a kind of hatred toward them. You also need to use your own wisdom to observe the difference between this hatred and love. It turns out it's just a matter of discrimination. When people argue with each other, at that very moment, observe where exactly your affliction is. At this time, you will gradually discover that if your method is truly correct, it will not in any way instead become a cause of pain, suffering, or affliction.